Is sugar really good for your health? This is a question that has been debated for years. It's a question that has stirred up a lot of controversy and sparked numerous debates. If you look around, you'll find a lot of conflicting information on the topic. The controversy surrounding sugar consumption is intense, and it's clear why this is the case. Sugar, in its many forms, is a staple in our diets. It's in our morning coffee, our favorite treats, and even in foods we wouldn't normally associate with sweetness. There are two main viewpoints when it comes to sugar. On one hand, there are those who believe that sugar is harmless in moderation. They argue that our bodies need sugar for energy, and as long as we're not overdoing it, there's no harm in enjoying a sweet treat every now and then. This group believes that sugar can be part of a balanced diet, and that the key is moderation. On the other hand, there are those who see sugar as a major health risk, regardless of the amount consumed. They argue that sugar contributes to a host of health issues like obesity, diabetes, heart disease, and even certain types of cancer. They believe that the sweet stuff is addictive and that even small amounts can lead to health problems down the line. So, who's right? Well, the answer isn't as black and white as you might think. There's a lot of gray area when it comes to sugar, and the truth is, both sides of the debate have valid points. That's why in this video, we're going to be taking a balanced perspective. We're going to delve into the research, examine the evidence, and try to get to the bottom of the sugar debate. Remember, our goal isn't to demonize or glorify sugar, but rather to provide you with the information you need to make informed decisions about your own dietary habits. We're not here to tell you what to do, but to give you the tools to make your own choices. So, let's dive into the world of sugar and its effects on our body. Sugar, when consumed, has various effects on our bodies. This seemingly innocent sweet substance we often sprinkle on our morning cereals or mix into our midday coffee, undergoes an intricate process in our bodies. Let's break it down. When you consume sugar, your body breaks it down into glucose, a type of simple sugar that your cells use for energy. But here's the catch. Your body needs insulin, a hormone produced by your pancreas, to move glucose from your bloodstream into your cells. Imagine insulin as the key that unlocks the door to your cells, allowing glucose to enter and fuel them. When you consume sugar, your pancreas works overtime, producing more insulin to manage the influx of glucose. Over time, if we consistently overload on sugar, our cells may become less responsive to insulin, a condition known as insulin resistance, which can lead to type 2 diabetes. Now, compare this to how your body processes proteins and fats. Unlike sugar, proteins and fats take longer to break down, providing a steady supply of energy over a longer period. They don't cause the same rapid spike in blood sugar and insulin response that sugar does. Proteins are broken down into amino acids, which are then used to build and repair body tissues, while fats are converted into fatty acids and glycerol, which are used for energy and cell growth. Unlike sugar, proteins and fats don't trigger the same quick insulin response, promoting a more balanced energy release and satiety, preventing those dreaded energy crashes and cravings. As for sugar, while it does provide a quick energy boost, this is often followed by a sharp drop, leading to feelings of fatigue and a cycle of sugar cravings. This is due to the quick spike in blood sugar and subsequent insulin surge, which rapidly lowers blood sugar levels. So while sugar can provide a temporary high, it's not the best source of long-term energy. Proteins and fats, on the other hand, offer a more sustainable energy source without the risk of insulin resistance and other health problems linked to high sugar consumption. As we can see, the body's reaction to sugar is quite complex. And this complexity is something we'll delve into further as we explore the darker side of sugar in our next segment. While sugar can provide a quick burst of energy, it's not all sweetness and light. Now, let's delve into the darker side of sugar. Excessive sugar consumption is not a trivial matter. If we look at the statistics, it's clear that the overconsumption of sugar is linked to a number of serious health conditions. The most commonly known are obesity, diabetes, and heart disease. Let's start with obesity. When we consume more sugar than our bodies can use for energy, the excess is stored as fat. Over time, this can lead to weight gain and eventually obesity. What's more, sugary foods and drinks often contain empty calories, which means they provide us with energy but lack essential nutrients. Next, we have diabetes. Consuming large amounts of sugar can lead to insulin resistance. This means that our body's insulin, a hormone that helps regulate blood sugar levels, becomes less effective. This can eventually result in type 2 diabetes, a condition where your body can't control its blood sugar levels properly. Then there's heart disease. Research has shown that high sugar consumption can increase the risk of developing heart disease. This is because too much sugar in your diet can lead to weight gain, high blood pressure, and inflammation, all of which are risk factors for heart disease. Now let's put this into perspective. These effects of excessive sugar consumption can be compared to those of other harmful substances like alcohol and tobacco. These substances, just like sugar, have addictive properties and can cause a range of health issues when consumed excessively. The difference is, sugar is everywhere. It's in our breakfast cereals, our condiments, our low-fat yogurts, and even in our so-called healthy snacks. Clearly, too much sugar can have serious health implications. So, the next time you reach for that sweet treat, remember, it's not all sweetness and light. But does this mean we should eliminate sugar completely from our diets? Right off the bat, the answer is no. Completely banning sugar isn't the solution, and it's not even practical. Sugar, in moderation, can be part of a balanced, healthy diet. Picture this, you're at a birthday party. The cake is cut, and you're offered a slice. Would you say no? Probably not. Because, let's face it, sugar makes things taste good. It's part of our celebrations, our comfort food, and our reward system. So, what's the key here? Moderation. It's a simple concept, but it's powerful. It's about balance. It's about not having too much of anything, including sugar. When we talk about sugar in moderation, we're talking about having small amounts. We're talking about not making it the star of your meals. It's a guest appearance, not the main act. Now, let's contrast this with the dangers of extreme dietary restrictions. Complete elimination of any food group, including sugar, can lead to an unhealthy relationship with food. It can cause stress, anxiety, and even lead to eating disorders. Not to mention the fact that when we restrict something, we often want it more. It's human nature. Moreover, our body needs some sugar. Glucose, a type of sugar, is the primary source of energy for our body's cells. Without it, we would feel fatigued and drained. The trick is to choose natural sources of sugar like fruits, over processed ones like candies and sodas. Natural sources come packed with fiber, vitamins, and other nutrients that our bodies need. So the question isn't whether we should eliminate sugar. The question is, how can we consume it wisely? The answer lies in moderation, balance, and making informed choices. Choose fruits over candy. Opt for a homemade dessert over a store-bought one. Enjoy that slice of birthday cake, but maybe not the whole cake. So, while sugar is not a health food, it's not a poison either, if consumed in moderation. It's about making smart choices and maintaining a balanced diet. After all, life's too short to miss out on the sweet things, right? As long as we're smart about it, sugar can have a place in our diets. So, what have we learned about sugar and its effects on our health? We've journeyed through the sweet and not-so-sweet aspects of sugar, and we've gleaned some crucial knowledge. To begin, we've seen how the body reacts to sugar. It's more than just a sweet taste on our tongues. Sugar, or more specifically glucose, is the primary source of energy for our cells. When we consume sugar, our body breaks it down into glucose, which is then used to fuel our daily activities. In essence, sugar is not inherently bad, it's an essential part of our diet. However, we've also delved into the darker side of sugar. Consuming an excessive amount of sugar can lead to a myriad of health issues. From obesity to type 2 diabetes, heart disease to tooth decay, the potential risks are frightening. And let's not forget about the addictive nature of sugar. The more we consume, the more our brain craves it, leading us down a spiraling path of excessive intake. But it's not all doom and gloom. We've also discussed how sugar, like most things in life, can be consumed in moderation. The occasional treat won't derail a healthy lifestyle. It's the constant, excessive consumption that poses a problem. It's essential to understand where sugar lurks in our diets, from the obvious sweets and sodas, to the less apparent sources like bread and salad dressings. By being aware and making informed choices, we can maintain a balanced diet. In conclusion, it's all about balance. Sugar, like any other substance, can be harmful in excess, but can be part of a healthy diet when consumed in moderation. So, next time you reach for that sugary treat, remember what you've learned here today. Make mindful choices and remember, a little sweetness can go a long way. If you enjoyed this video and got any value from it, please like and subscribe for more quality content. Thank you.